Good morning. Hey. I just wanted to come on and say hey to my people and talk about gratitude. One of my good friends sent me a YouTube video this morning talking about gratitude and how it's easy to be lazy in our gratitude practice. First of all, are we having a gratitude practice, first of all? Because having a gratitude practice is like super important. It's one of, I think, the main things for me personally and for a lot of my coaching clients that they said immediately changed and like transformed them. So starting to actually be intentional about listing, good morning, starting to be intentional about just reflecting on the things that we have to be grateful for. So, and not just like, I'm grateful for my life, I'm grateful for my house, I'm grateful for like not just saying it, but actually writing it, but then also going into detail with it. So I listened to that video this morning and I went ahead and did what they were talking about. And I was brought to tears this morning. And so I think that's kind of the point of that type of gratitude is that it evokes emotion. And what I was thinking about this morning, hold on, y'all, I gotta get baby. Okay. Give me 1 second. Oh, sorry. Oh, my sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, my sorry. So the goal, what I believe the goal is of going deeper into gratitude is it invokes more emotion. So for example, instead of me saying, I'm grateful for my children, what I did was went into detail about that. Like, I am so grateful that my children were all born healthy. I'm so grateful that they are all mentally, emotionally, physically, developmentally on track. I'm so grateful for my daughter's personality. She is so sweet and enthusiastic and naturally grateful. And so not just kind of staying on the surface with gratitude, because what she called it in the video was lazy gratitude, but actually getting like into the details of gratitude, so instead of saying I'm grateful for my house, which I am very grateful for my home, but I'm so grateful for my room. I'm so grateful for how big it is. I'm grateful that I have space to have my own vanity in the corner. I'm grateful that, I'm grateful that I have an electric socket next to my bed so that I can have my vanity here with my fancy lights on it. I'm grateful that, I'm grateful for not just I'm grateful for my husband, but I'm grateful for my husband's willingness to always move forward, to always communicate, to always, meet me where I am. That sounds like a great idea. Detailed gratitude. Yes, it's a game changer. And it's actually something that I used to do back in the day. And I noticed that I've gotten away from it a little bit. And I'm definitely getting back on it. My friend and I are actually doing a 30-day gratitude challenge where we're going to just text each other our gratitude lists every day. So, like, for example, I keep a journal right next to my bed and a pen, so that I can always kind of have that. That's like, honestly, paper and pen is one of the most important tools that you need to change your whole entire life. Yes, God. So this was my gratitude for today, and I sent her a picture of it, and it just says, I'm so grateful for the health of all my children. I realize that my experience is a unique and privileged one. Every one of my children has normal to advanced intellect, mobility and development. Thank you, God. My womb has been blessed to naturally birth 5 healthy children. I am grateful for soul affirmations. They bring a clarity and perspective of radiant gratitude. And I shared them on my story a second ago. I'm listening to them now. This beautiful couple out of, I believe they're in Oakland, California right now. They have such a profound, deep love story. They, I believe, lost their first daughter after she was born, and going through that, they then created this album called Soul Affirmations, and it's just an album of these affirmations. She says it once, and then he says it once, and that's really it. That's the whole track, and it's over this amazing music. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. Even a hard day is a good day because it will bring me closer to balance and understanding. She said the second part too, but like, so they're really like, it's gonna make me cry. I'm emotional, y'all. Just thinking about their story, and it's a testament to the power of affirmations and the power of your thoughts and being intentional about your words. And, even if you may not feel a certain way in a moment, to affirm to yourself, because over time, we believe and we become what we think and what we say. So that's why it's so important to be mindful of our words. But anyways, I'm going to continue with my gratitude. I'm grateful for my husband and his willingness to always move forward. I'm grateful for the consciousness to begin a fast for my physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. I am grateful for the known and unknown benefits that I will experience from this fast. I am grateful for how special Journey is. Journey is my daughter. Her love, enthusiasm, joy, and cooperative nature is so refreshing. She mentioned that she wanted to be just like me. However, I want to be more like her. I am grateful for the upcoming certification that will change the lives of so many. Thank you, God. And as I was writing those, I was listening to this album. And yes, God, I just wanted to come on and share this morning the power of gratitude. And it's I think it's kind of turning into a cliche thing, like, oh yeah, gratitude, I'm grateful. But like, no, like not just like I'm grateful, like why are you grateful? Like, let's get into the details, I'm grateful for concealer because I can pop some on, dab, 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 and not be looking like Skeletor. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you, God. Thank you for deodorant. So we don't have to walk around funky. Like, could you imagine if we didn't have gratitude if we didn't have deodorant? Is everything okay?
Yeah, it fits. Yeah, it fits.
Okay. Yeah. I'm on live.
Oh.
Talking about gratitude. Please.
Okay.
Oh, no. No. Look at my husband. He always got to get on camera with me.
Be grateful. I'm grateful. You want to get her?
Yeah.
All right. Come on, Papa.
Thank you.
All right.
So, yes, God, for that, y'all. Sorry, I'm like looking at my makeup too at the same time. I'm looking a little shiny over here. But yeah, so, so what are y'all grateful for this morning? And let's talk details. Let's not just talk about, I'm grateful for shelter or I'm grateful for food. Like, let's talk about the minutia of what we're grateful for. I'm thinking about, it's the little, and because the thing of it is like when you think about life and love and pleasure and, it's the little things, it's sitting outside on a hot day with a cold drink and a breeze comes through and you're like, oh, that feels so good. Like, those are the things that make up the quality of life, it's about those small things. It's about, I'm so grateful that my bathroom is right here off of my bedroom, so that when I, need to use the bathroom in the middle of the night, I don't have to walk across the house. I don't have to walk upstairs or downstairs. So whatever it is for you, I think it's important to reflect on that, and not just reflect on it, but write it down. There's a power in writing. I literally have a whole shelf over here of journals that I've kept throughout my life. And, it's been instrumental. It's been, honestly, I wouldn't be who I am today without journaling and without writing, without scripting, without giving myself the opportunity to process, my own self, being able to process my own emotions. I've used journaling to release my abandonment issues. I've used journaling to release grudges and resentments that I've held. I've literally really used journaling to heal my heart, to heal my womb, to shift my identity to a new person, to focus on the things that I love instead of the things that I hate, to bring myself to an awareness of my own self, to be able to let go of suppressed emotions. One of the things I talked about in my forgiveness course was writing to either people in our past or our past in general. You can write to your former self. You can write to your future self. And really what it is it's a place. Okay, this is a sacred space. This is a sacred space for you to address things and focus on things and give your attention and your awareness to the things that are going to allow you to evolve and to become a better version of yourself. So yes, God, for that. So anyways, I just wanted to come on really quickly and share that because I was just about to get up and kind of start my day. And again, my friend texted me and she sent me this video that talked about not just gratitude, but the details of gratitude. And I was like, she was like, I'm starting this 30-day thing. Do you want to do it with me? And I said, absolutely. And so I'm grateful to not only have friends, but to have friends who bring me to a higher level of myself, who challenge me to be a better person, who share life-changing and transformative things, who remind me of my power, who remind me to be grateful, who remind me to put myself first and love myself. And in order to be able to love the people around me and be there for the people around me and support the people around me, I have to first be there and love and support myself, because we can only give other people what we have. And, that's another cliche saying, but however you treat yourself is how you're going to treat other people. Grand Rising. So if you're in a place where, you become easily judgmental or frustrated with yourself, that's how you're going to project to other people. Did she lay down?
Yes.
Oh, okay. My baby took a nap. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for that. I have some things that I need to go ahead and get done this morning. So I'm going to take this opportunity to do that. But again, just to recap, hey, Gina, just to recap what I just spoke about. I got on here because I wanted to talk about gratitude, and not just, I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to have a house. I'm grateful for my car. I'm grateful for I'm not just grateful for my car. I'm grateful that I have a van. That means I can sit up. Like I'm looking down when I'm driving. I don't like to be in small cars where I'm like kind of, you know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for the vantage point of my car. I'm grateful that my car has a working air conditioning system. I'm grateful that my car is big enough to hold my entire family. Like let's not just talk about the surface level. Let's get down into the nitty gritty details. And what the video talked about was that when we start getting into the nitty gritty details, the return is bigger on the gratitude, because y'all know gratitude is an investment, right? You know that gratitude is something that brings you a return. The more that we are grateful, the more that we magnetize things to be grateful for. The more that we complain, the more we magnetize things to complain about. Okay, so that's how energy works. And so, just really getting into like, I'm not just grateful for my body. I'm grateful for the fact that my body has birthed 5 healthy children. I'm grateful for the fact that my body is still mobile. I'm grateful for the fact of my mind and my mindset and entering into this 21-day fast and knowing that I have the willpower and the tenacity to be able to complete something like that. Thinking about the levels of gratitude instead of just focusing on the thing. Think about why you're grateful for it. Think about the special things about it that you're grateful for. I'm grateful for my neighborhood. I'm grateful for the fact that we have a pool across the street. I'm grateful for the fact that the pool is perfect for my children. It's not too deep, the way it has a shaded area where we can sit. If we don't want to get in the pool, we can still closely monitor our children, so really taking it a step further than just, I'm grateful for my house. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for my car. I'm grateful for, I'm grateful for my clothes. I'm grateful that, I have a range of clothes that can accommodate my growing and shrinking body. I'm 7 months postpartum and, I'm big right now. And so, I'm grateful for having the mindset to, number one, love myself no matter what size I am, because my body is incredible. It is amazing. But also love myself enough to know that the bigger and more heavier I get, the more prone I am to health issues. And so not necessarily focusing on my physical appearance, but focusing on my health and understanding that there are certain things that are going to weigh, pun intended, in on my health, on my womb health, on my joint health, on my back, on my ankles. Like I can literally feel this extra weight on me and how it's affecting me adversely. And so, I'm like, okay, now I made a decision. Okay, I'm ready to shift now back into a different version of myself. And that version of myself is someone who does whatever she needs to do to prioritize her health. And I won't go into all of it now, but I highly recommend everyone look into the benefits of fasting, even if it's just intermittent fasting. There have been studies that shows that it helps not just with weight, but with mental clarity, with hormonal balance. There are people who have done intermittent fasting who have actually rid themselves of PCOS. Prolonged fasting can help you to get rid of scar tissue. Because what happens is, and I'm not a doctor, and this is not medical advice, but what happens is when your body is not focused on digesting food, it has to focus on something else. So what it does is it says, okay, we need some fuel. Okay, we need some fuel. We're not getting fuel that's coming in through the mouth anymore. So where can we get this fuel from? Oh wow, look at all this fuel right here. I'm holding my rolls right now. But seriously, like the body starts to break down fat. And it's like, okay, we can run off of this, because here's the thing. Your body can either run off of glucose, or it can run off of ketones. And so when you remove the glucose, i.e. the food, it starts to burn ketones, which it gets from the fat. And so that's the whole thing about the keto diet. That's what keto stands for. It stands for ketones. And basically you're switching your fuel source in your body. You're saying, okay, instead of the breads and the pastas and the carbs, I'm going to only give my body foods that are either going to be fat or protein. And so it starts to burn that instead. And so what fasting does is actually, after a period of time, your body goes into a state of ketosis where you are just burning fat completely for fuel. But since you're not eating any fat, your body's like, oh, but you got all this fat right here. Let me take that and burn it for fuel. Let me take that and burn it for fuel. And also your brain operates a lot better when it is when it's fueled by fat versus glucose. So anyways, I like I said, I'm not going to go too deep into that, but today is my first day I'm prepping for the fast. My fast is starting on Tuesday, but I'm prepping today, so I'm only going to be having juices today. And I'm actually looking forward to it. Like I said, I'm an experienced faster. I've never done 21 days before. I've done 10 days before, and it was an amazing, transformative experience. Not just my body changed, but my mindset changed. I started getting all these opportunities. I started having all this good luck. It was really, really powerful. I mean, fasting is a very spiritual experience, and one of the theories is that, you're sacrificing and you're saying, God, I'm sacrificing this so that you can move even in an even more profound way. So, yes, God, I'm ready for that. I am excited to start this certification program. I'm so excited for my clients who have signed up already and the clients who will sign up. It's open until this Wednesday, and everyone who signed up, you will be receiving an email. We're going to talk about when we want to meet during the week, because I wanted to make sure, I didn't want to come out and just say, okay, we're doing it every Thursday at 7:00. Like, I want us to actually come together and talk about our schedules and do something that works, because I don't want to be just in front of a camera and talking to myself. I want to actually be speaking to my clients in the live sessions. So expect to hear from me very soon. We will be sorting out all those details, and I'm just feeling good. I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling accomplished. I'm grateful that it's finally happening. This is something that I have been working on for years and years, and I'm grateful to, just finally be in a place where I feel like I have gained the experience, I've gained the knowledge, and I have, the research basically through my work to be able to help other women to do this same type of work. And so I'm really excited about this course. And so thank you everyone for joining me. I see more people coming in. Again, this is just a recap. This was just a morning gratitude. I just wanted to talk about gratitude, going to being extra with gratitude. Again, another example is, I'm not just grateful for, for example, my makeup. I'm not just grateful for my makeup. I'm grateful that I found brands that are ethical, that don't use a lot of chemicals and a lot of harmful things on my skin. I'm grateful that, I was able to go and get a makeup lesson. Like, I went and invested in, sitting down and someone teaching me how to, I never learned how to put makeup on. As a matter of fact, I was kind of anti-makeup for a long part of my life because it was a defense mechanism. I felt like a lot of times growing up that my beauty was drawing the wrong type of attention to me. And so this wasn't a conscious thing. This was a subconscious thing. I was like, okay, well, I'm just not even going to enhance my beauty because I don't want this negative attention. And so as I grow and evolve and come into myself, I realize now that, I'm safe. I don't have to protect myself from unwanted attention. I can be my glowing, beautiful, gorgeous self. And not to say I'm not glowing, beautiful, and gorgeous without makeup, But mama is grateful for concealer. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm 40 years old. Like, we got some stuff going on with the eyes. We got some stuff going on with the skin sometimes, and we want to, we want to enhance, and there's nothing wrong with that. And so I'm grateful for, my evolved consciousness and kind of realizing that it's okay to pour into myself. It's okay to beautify myself. It is okay to feel good, and I think that when you look good, you feel good. And so, whatever that means to you, it's important. So anyways, I love y'all so much. Thank you for joining me for a few minutes this morning. I hope that you have a wonderful day. I hope that I've inspired you to start your day with gratitude, and to go deep down into the gratitude. I'm not just grateful for my bed. I'm grateful for my pillow that helps my neck. I'm grateful for my sheets. I'm grateful for my ceiling fan that when I'm in the bed, I can feel that cool air on me. I'm grateful for, the fact that we have a king size bed. There's plenty of space for us. When the baby gets up and wants to get in the middle of the bed in the middle of the night, we can still all sleep comfortably, so taking your gratitude a step further and really, really pondering and reflecting on the little details of gratitude. Okay, so I love y'all. Thank you for spending some time with me, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.